Hello everyone, this is South Florida Milsim with a video review of my custom WE Glock 17. Now first off, I really like this gun. I haven't had any problems with it and it performs just great, pretty much right out of the box. Now WE isn't the greatest brand out there. There are some brands that are higher quality and have a little bit better performance. I have heard and seen slightly that some of the internal parts can wear down after a lot of use and cause some problems, but I haven't had any problems with that yet. Now, first off, we're going to go over some specs about the gun. Now, right out of the box, this thing shoots about 315 FPS with .2 gram BBs, and the magazine holds 25 rounds plus one in the chamber. And with the gas efficiency, you can get, with one charge of propane, you can get roughly 1.5 to 2 mags out of the gun. Okay, now we're going to go over some of the customization I've done to this Glock. Now, first off, I've stippled the polymer frame. I really like this stippling my guns. It adds a ton of grip to it, so you're never going to lose the grip with gloves or anything. Even if it's wet, you're going to have great grip on it. Also, what I've done to the trigger guard is I've made a custom cut down here. And what that's for is when you have the grip and when you come up with your support hand, you have a good place to index right there in that little groove. You index it with your finger and you have great grip on there and you have a great index point. Now, one attachment I have for this pistol is a replica Surefire X300 Ultra flashlight. I really love this flashlight. It's really simple. The quality on this flashlight is just over the top. It's a great quality. It has exact trades and it's very simple to use. All it has is it's ambidextrous. All you do is you reach out with your support hand thumb and you just reach right here and all you do is push forward on this little switch here and it'll turn the light on for momentary on. And if you want constant on, all you do is rotate it down and you have constant on there. Now, to show the quality and the realism of this light, I have a real steel Surefire X300 Ultra right here. And if you put them side by side, you can see absolutely no difference. And when you look closely, the trades are exactly the same on these lights. Everywhere, even on the bottom, the trades are exactly the same. So if you put them side by side, you can't tell a difference at all. Now, this light the real steel light is slightly brighter, but for airsoft, this light and the price I paid for it, this light is just amazing. I really love this light. Now, what I have on my slide is I have 2 strips of grip tape on here. And what that does is just give you good grip on the top of that slide. So if you're racking the slide, or even if you're racking it on your pants for some reason, you'll have great grip and you'll be able to rack the slide good. Now for sights. The front sight, I have an AIP fiber optic sight. I really like that. It's bright and it's really durable and works really good. For the rear sight, I like a blacked out rear sight because what you want to do is when you're presenting the handgun, you want to be focusing only on the front sight and you want the rear sight to be in soft focus. So hard focus on the front sight, soft focus on the back. And if you have a dot sight on the back or maybe fiber optic sight, it's going to be hard to focus just on that front sight when you have the other distractions and stuff on the rear. So at the blacked out rear sight, when you present the pistol, you can follow that fiber optic front sight and you'll just have the silhouette of the rear sight. So you'll be able to line it up, you'll be able to focus only on that front sight, and you'll still have a good clear rear sight picture. Now what I did to get that rear sight, I searched all over and I could not find a airsoft blacked out rear sight. So I got to looking and this this rear sight, it comes normally with this U here, or the box rear sight. And all I did was I looked at it, all I did was unscrewed it and turned the sight around. So the sight's just on backwards, and I got a great blacked out rear sight that works great. And that was free, so that's always good. Now on the barrel, I also have a threaded barrel adapter that just screws right onto the stock barrel. I really like it. It looks cool. It doesn't really have that big of a purpose to it. You could put a silencer, but I don't do that because it won't fit in my holster. Okay, now for some external upgrades that I've added on to this. What I have here is an extended steel slide release made by Garter. The problem I had with the stock slide release is it was really tight to the gun, and when I had my hand up there, it was hard to get a good, it was hard to hit that slide release good without pushing on the slide and causing it to malfunction. So with this extended slide release, it's really good. I'm able to get a good grip on that when I'm releasing the slide. Another problem I had is with the mag release. The stock mag release, this is an extended mag release on here. The stock one was shorter, so even though I have pretty large hands, I was having problem reaching my thumb up there and being able to push on that slide release and get that mag out of there. So with this extended slide release, I don't have to modify my grip at all. All I do is press on there and the mag comes straight out. Okay, now for the performance on this pistol. First off, I really like the trigger on this. It has a really nice smooth take up and then a really nice crisp break right there. And also the reset on this is really nice. So you shoot, the gun cycles, and you let it out. And it has a nice audible reset, and you could also feel it good in your finger. And then it's a short take up, and you have the break again right there. So the trigger and the reset is just really nice. Now, everything in this gun, or all the internal parts in this gun, are completely stock. I haven't upgraded anything. But even so, it's extremely accurate. I've seen this thing, accuracy-wise, outperform some AEGs. Now, we did a test with this gun at 50 yards, and here's a video of this shooting at 50 yards. Okay, this is the Glock 17 shooting at 50 yards with Elite Force .28 gram BB. Now, as you can see from that video, the accuracy on this pistol is just over the top. It was just amazing to see such a small and fairly low power pistol perform so great at such a long distance. Now, as you heard in the video, I use Elite Force .28 gram BBs. Even though this is a fairly low power gun, only shooting 315 FPS, it's still able to shoot those .28 gram BBs really accurately and with really good performance. Now, for a holster, what I use is a custom Kydex holster. Now, the reason I use this is it has great retention without using any kind of buckles or retention systems down here by the trigger. All you do is you put it straight in, and you just grab the gun and pull straight out, and you have the gun ready. But even though it's so easy to get out, it still has great retention. If it's not being pulled straight up, it's not going to come out at all. And it's really good to have a simple holster, so you just reach down, pull it out, and you're ready to go. Now, that concludes my custom Glock 17. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.